Hello and welcome to our special segment where we debunk some common misconceptions and myths about the tech industry. So, today we have our alumni who will tackle tech myths and give their perspective on each one. But before we begin, please introduce yourselves to our viewers.
Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Samriddhi Karmacharya. I am a WLIT fellow of batch 2020-2021 and I'm currently working as a software engineer at Coding Mountain. I'm really excited to be here.
Hello everyone, this is me, Sabira Karki, WLIT Fellow 2022-2023. I'm currently working as an Associate Software Engineer at Sedargit and I'm really excited for this session.
Hello everyone, I'm Prakash Akit, 2021-2022 alumni of WLIT, and I'm currently working as software engineering data at Genesis Solutions, and also I am the secretary of board at WLIT.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarila Gankusi. I work as software engineer at Bliss. I'm 2018 batch of fellow at WLIT Fellowship, and I work as program co-manager at WLIT.
Hello everyone, I'm Nishla Shakya. I'm a 2015 WLIT fellow and currently I'm a vice president for WLIT board. I'm also working as a technical product owner at Infinite Solutions.
Hello, I am Shreya Casey. I am WLIT fellow batch 2020. Currently, I am working as an associate data engineer at Sedargit Technologies. Apart from that, I am also the vice secretary of WLIT.
So thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with our first statement to debunk. Working in tech makes us less social. So being a software engineer is a great job for people who don't want to interact or network with anybody. So it is a lone wolf type job. What do you think about it?
I think that is a big misconception because working in tech is not just about, one aspect, but it covers so many different aspects, including interpersonal skill, which is very much important. Communication, working with teams, collaboration is very much important while working in tech. So
Like she said, it's not about it's not about a single person who is involved in it. Then we need to communicate on a daily basis with so many people. That's why I don't think it makes us less social. It also depends upon, I think, the individual.
Yeah, and their perception.
So if they are एक्लै बस्न मन लाग्ने खालको मान्छेहरू भने त्यस्तो पनि हुन्छ हैन, but then mostly चाहिँ it's not.
I don't think it's being social. मान्छेमा भर पर्ने कुरा, it does not have to do with tech भनेर चाहिँ जस्तो लाग्छ.
Yeah, exactly. Being social or introverted is all about personality, individual. So it does not depend on working in tech or being software engineer.
I think it's quite not true because specifically हामीले tech problem solving खालको हुन्छ नि त, so you got to be able to communicate एकदमै धेरै हैन. So you are a product manager, so you might expect every single person associates हरुले चाहिँ राम्रोसँग communicate गर्दियो भने यदि कुनै misunderstanding छ भने त्यो first stage मै clear भयो भने it's much better नि त.
Yeah, and I also want to add, if there's no communication, my job is gone. I have to communicate with the clients, I have to communicate with developers, QAs, everyone. So I think communication is a key for any job. Like बोल्नेको पिठो बिग्छ भने जस्तो every job मा त्यस्तै हो.
So moving to our next myth, you need an expensive high-end setup to get started in tech.
Not necessarily. There has to be some minimum requirement criteria to meet गर्नुपर्छ हैन. Like for example, अब तपाईको सिस्टम को अब र्यामहरु हैन तिनीहरु हेर्नु पर्यो, अनि अपरेटिङ सिस्टमहरु अपडेट छ कि छैन हेर्नु पर्यो. But it doesn't mean कि you need एकदम expensive and एकदम high end devices to actually start your journey. It's not necessary.
आई अग्री विथ एउटा बेसिक ल्यापटप अथवा कम्प्युटर भयो हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ किन भन्दाखेरि अब सफ्टवेयरहरू पनि ओपन सोर्स हुन्छ फ्रीली अभाइलेबल हुन्छ त्यसबाहेक अब हामीलाई केही ट्युटोरियल्सहरू अथवा केही सेसन्सहरू लिनु पऱ्यो भने पनि त्यो कोर्सेसहरू अभाइलेबल हुन्छ कोर्सेरा युडेमीमा फ्री कोर्सेसहरू पनि हुन्छ सो अनि केही सिक्नु पऱ्यो भने पनि युट्युबमा फ्री कोर्सेसहरू मजाले पाइन्छ सो आई डोन्ट थिङ्क गेटिङ स्टार्टेड इन टेक इज एक्सपेन्सिभ
You should not think in order to start you have to have something like expensive.
You just need passion.
So you really don't need anything. Also, I know some friends who started with only mobile phone. First year सुरु गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ they only had mobile and C को कोडहरू चाहिँ मोबाइलमै रन गर्छ so you really don't need high end setup to start in tech.
Just get started.
Yeah.
You don't need like setup policy.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, getting started matter definitely not, because with whatever you have a computer, like that's more than enough.
Yeah.
And specifically about early current situation, the main high processing, deep learning related projects happening. In this like when you have like platforms like Google Colab, So yeah, I mean like free GPU all provide So I think getting started definitely not needed.
So moving to our next misconception, you need to be good at math to get a tech job.
Oh, this is one thing I heard since my childhood. I used to think the same, but like after you world math, I realized math is a important aspect. There is more than that. Okay? अब हामी यो टेक वर्ल्डमा छिर्दाखेरि टेक भनेको एकदम भास्ट छ के सो अफकोर्स म्याथले एउटा रोल त खेल्ला बट इट्स नट द्याट म्याथ इज लाइक भेरी मच इम्पोर्टेन्ट टु गेट इन्टु टेक भन्ने चाहिँ होइन
इट्स इम्पोर्टेन्ट इन सम एस्पेक्ट्स अफ टेक इन्डस्ट्रीको सम पार्ट्सहरूमा चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्ट होला होइन अब तपाईँ इफ युआर डुइङ कोडिङ इफ युआर त्यस्तै अलि इन्टेन्स खालको कुराहरू गर्नुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ इट इज नेसेसरी इट विल लाइक हेल्प यु अ लट बट देन देयर आर सो मेनी अदर थिङ्स द्याट यु क्यान डु विथ इन टेक विच वुड नट रिक्वायर यु टु लाइक नो म्याथको यस्तो थिङ्सहरू सो आई डोन्ट थिङ्क इट इज नेसेसरी
आई वान्ट टु एड होइन यसमा अझै के भन्न चाहन्छु भन्दाखेरि अहिले त लाइक डिफ्रेन्ट मोड्युल्स अथवा डिफ्रेन्ट फ्रेमवर्क्सहरू डेभलप गरेको छ नि त त्यो कम्प्लेक्स म्याथमेटिकल प्रब्लमहरू सल्भ एनालाइज गर्नको लागि सो पुरै म्याथ चाहिँ चाहिन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ छैन बट इट इज इम्पोर्टेन्ट
I mean, it's helpful to be good at maths. I think like it's a part of it, तर like टेक जब पाउनु म्याथ्समा नै राम्रो हुनुपर्छ जस्तो चाहिँ लाग्दैन मलाई इट इज जस्ट लाइक हेल्प चाहिँ गर्छ
सो म्याथ्समा पनि लजिकल पार्ट र क्यालकुलेसन पार्ट हुन्छ नि यु निड टु ह्याभ द लजिकल माइन्ड टु बी गुड एट टेक क्यालकुलेसन पार्ट चाहिँ डजन्ट रियली म्याटर
I mean सुरुमा त like initially just like a computer as a term was used for people like who did calculation manually so like I mean starting bottom
I think it's like 50-50 I think it's like 50-50 because we need math problem solving if a person is good at maths I think they will also be good at problem solving and yeah I think it's 50-50 it's not only the thing that we need but it's also somewhere important.
Our next statements, a lot of people have this misconception which is AI is going to steal jobs from developers and AI is going to take over tech.
Of course with advancement in technology होइन एआईले लाइक सबै कुरा अटोमेट चाहिँ भएको छ होइन अफकोर्स बट ह्युमन भनेको एकदमै पावरफुल क्रिएचर हो सो त्यो प्रब्लम सल्भिङ उनीहरूको त्यो एनालाइज गर्ने इज सर्ट अफ भेरी मच अहेड अफ मसिन सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अलिकति कम्पिटेटिभ त हुन्छ तर यु जस्ट ह्याभ टु किप वर्किङ अनि डे टु डे नयाँ टेक्नोलोजीलाई चाहिँ आफू युज टु हुनुपर्छ सो अफकोर्स कम्पिटिसन हुन्छ तर you should keep going म चाहिँ त्यही भन्छु
I think AI को like यस्तो एडभान्समेन्ट हुनुमा नै the reason behind is humans नि त so त्यो एआईले टेक ओभर गर्ने एआईले डेफिनेटली असिस्ट चाहिँ एकदमै गर्छ होइन हामीलाई हेल्प चाहिँ एकदम गर्छ सो वाट वी निड टु कन्सिडर इज चाहिँ त्यसलाई हामीले कसरी युटिलाइज गर्न सक्छौँ चाहिँ सोच्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ रादर देन थिङ्किङ कि त्यसले हाम्रो टेक ओभर गर्छ होला किनभने आई डोन्ट थिङ्क द्याट
इट्स पोसिबल
So एआईले जबै लाइक रिप्लेस गर्छ जस्तो चाहिँ मलाई लाग्दैन बट लाइक डेफिनेटली अलिक कम गर्ला होइन तर लाइक इट्स अल अबाउट अपस्किलिङ होइन लाइक हाम्रो आफ्नै नयाँ नयाँ चाहिँ सिकिरहनुपर्छ विथ टाइम जस्तो लाग्छ सो लाइक रिप्लेस चाहिँ लाइक आई डोन्ट थिङ्क
सो अल्सो अग्री एआईले जब चाहिँ स्पेसली जुनियर लेभलको चाहिँ अलिकति कम गर्न सक्छ बिकज त्यो चाहिँ अहिले एआईमा फङ्सनालिटी आइसक्यो नि त तर पुरै रिप्लेस गरेर ह्युमन नै नचाहिने चाहिँ हुँदैन होला
क्रिएटिभ साइड
होपफुली नहोस्
That's like the हुन्छ नि I mean
What do you think so? Do you think so?
yeah, like currently situationमा हेर्ने हो भने त इट्स क्वाइट अनप्रिडिक्टेबल नि होइन लाइक अहिले पनि सबभन्दा बिगेस्ट बजवर्ड नै भनेको लाइक ओके ओपन एआईले लाइक हुन्छ
ChatGPT.
या लाइक जिपिटी लाइक न्यू भर्जन्स रिलिज भइरहेछ विल इट किल म्यानकाइन्ड खालको नै भइरहेछ होइन but then like मेरो पर्सनल फिलिङ फ्रम वाट आई हेभ हर्ड अबाउट फ्रम पिपल इन्टरभ्युजहरूबाट चाहिँ जस्तो लाइक the more technical हुन्छ होइन the more it cuts off like certain monotonous jobs त्यति नै creative jobsहरूको लागि जुन prospectsहरू पनि त खुल्छ so I wouldn't say कि like kill नै गर्छ भने I think better prospectsहरू bigger prospectsहरू चाहिने definitely
I think it will help actually. It will help to, as you mentioned, it will help to cut off the monotonous jobs. Like, yeah.
So moving on to our next statement, women only have soft skills and aren't technical compared to men.
I don't think it is like त्यो टेक्निकल स्किल हुनुमा चाहिँ जेनरली के रोल प्ले गर्छ जस्तो चाहिँ लाग्दैन इट्स अबाउट योर ओन पर्सनल एबिलिटी अनि त्यो अब समटाइम्स देयर क्यान बी लाइक गर्ल्स हु आर लाइक हुन्छ नि सो मच मोर ट्यालेन्टेड इन रिगार्ड्स टु यो टेक्निकल उसमा देन गाइज अल्सो तर त्यो त्यस्तो भनेर चाहिँ आई डोन्ट थिङ्क इट इज डिपेन्डेन्ट अन द रोल इट्स डिपेन्डेन्ट अन द इन्डिभिजुअल हाउ मच युआर एबल टु लर्न अनि हाउ मच युआर एबल टु लाइक सो केस
यो जेन्डर बेस्ड स्टेरियोटाइपिङ भन्दा पनि यो वान्स क्यापेबिलिटीको चाहिँ कुरा हो
सो इट्स भेरी रङ टु थिङ्क कि सफ्ट स्किल्स मात्र हुन्छ भने चाहिँ होइन
soft skills
I believe soft skills अघि त्यो के अरे soft skill entirely depend on मान्छेको पर्सनालिटी नै so it does not depend on whether you're woman or man अनि अर्को टेक्निकल स्किल पनि इट इज कम्प्लिटली इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट अफ सफ्ट स्किल इफ यु हेभ बोथ डेफिनेटली यु आर गोइङ फार इन करियर तर इट रियली डज नट को रिलेट टु
जेन्डर एक्ज्याक्टली लाइक जेन्डरले चाहिँ लाइक इट्स नट इट हेज नथिङ टु डु विथ जेन्डर जस्तो लाग्छ डेफिनेटली अब लाइक वुमनहरू चाहिँ देखिरह होला मेबी हुन्छ नि सफ्ट स्किल्स लाइक चाहिने स्पेसमा बडी देखिरहेको भए पनि मेबी लाइक पिपल हेभ मिसकन्सेप्सन लाइक दिस बट इट हेज नथिङ टु डु विथ जेन्डर
not true I mean त्यो कुरालाई डिबङ्क गर्नको लागि चाहिँ I think like निश्ला दिदी हुन्छ नि
No, I was going to mention Grace Hooper or those kind of.
She's the product manager at Cotivity, so like हुन्छ नि I mean she herself you will debunk that I think हुन्छ नि
Yeah.
I mean like current situation मा होइन every टेक फिल्डमा एभ्री सफ्टवेयर कम्पनीमा चाहिँ इन्क्लुजिभिटी लाइक 50-50 नै होस् भने तरिकाले नै लाइक रिक्रुट गरिराखेको हुन्छ होइन मेरो पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्सबाट पनि लट अफ माई म्यानेजर्स आर वुमेन होइन सो आई डोन्ट थिङ्क द्याट्स ट्रु
Yeah, same goes there.
So we have another statement. The only job you can do in tech is coding. So tech is all about coding and there is no creativity.
एज आई सेड टेक भनेको एकदम भास्ट छ सो यसमा चाहिँ कोडिङ मात्र हुँदैन सो यसको डिफ्रेन्ट फिल्ड्सहरू छ जस्तै हामीले हेर्ने हो भने फ्रन्ट एन्ड ब्याक एन्ड भयो क्युए भयो प्रोजेक्ट म्यानेजमेन्ट भयो कन्टेन्ट क्रिएटिङ भयो साइबर सेक्युरिटी भयो एआई भयो मसिन लर्निङ भयो सो एकदम भास्ट छ कि सो यसमा चाहिँ अफकोर्स कोडिङ इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ तर हाम्रो अरू इन्टरपर्सनल स्किल पनि त्यति नै म्याटर गर्छ एउटा गुड कम्युनिकेसन एउटा गुड कोलाबोरेसन एउटा गुड टिमवर्क होइन त्यो चाहिँ एकदम इम्पोर्टेन्ट हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
सो कोडिङ मात्रै चाहिँ हुँदैन टेक जब भनेर होइन देयर आर लाइक सो मेनी लाइक सी सेड अब कोडिङ एकदम गाह्रो लाग्छ भने देयर आर अदर फिल्ड्स द्याट यु क्यान टेक अप विच वुड नट रिक्वायर द्याट मच अमाउन्ट अफ कोडिङ लाइक अब क्युए गर्न सकिन्छ होइन डिजाइनिङमा जान सकिन्छ अनि त्यसपछि अब डिजिटल मार्केटिङहरू देयर लाइक सो मेनी अपर्च्युनिटिज के वन्स यु लाइक स्टेप योर फुट इन्टु दिस इन्डस्ट्री होइन सो यु डोन्ट ह्याभ टु फिल लाइक कि मलाई कोडिङ आउँदैन म राम्रो छैन सो आई क्यान नट डु एनिथिङ इन दिस सेक्टर भन्ने चाहिँ हुँदैन.
Like it's not all about coding. Like coding is a part of it, right? There are like mostly it's about problem solving, problems and brainstorm and creative. You have to be creative. Like no creation also otherwise, so it's not entirely about coding. It is a part of it.
Exactly, coding is part of it, but coding गर्नु छैन भने पनि there are a lot of possibilities or fields you can explore in tech. Therefore, UI UX, QA, design, so
marketing,
yeah, there are a lot
like various fields. So you can choose any.
No, I don't think so, because coding is a part, but not every like not a whole thing. Like I myself, I'm not coding, but I'm into tech jobs, right? There are other jobs like SEO, doing like different kind of things, right? So I don't think it's like just coding. If there are many other perspective into tech as well.
Definitely. Plus, you get experience, like you get into like leadership positions, and you are not taking care of like operational level code likhne bhanna pani, you are like looking at the things
Bigger
overall,
pictures
like,
also.
Bigger picture. So it's not 100% coding, definitely. People who are not interested in coding, there are a lot of prospects.
Moving on to our next statement. Women cannot balance their family and personal life with a career in tech. So what do you think about it?
Definitely, ekdam like because it is a धेरै काम गर्नुपर्ने field हो, not just tech but any other field मा पनि it requires a lot of hard work and dedication. But having said that, it doesn't mean कि if you are a woman and you are in this field, your like personal life and your family life is like it'll just be out of balance. And I've seen like a lot of my seniors who are like mothers and they're taking care of their families, their children, plus they're also doing this job very well. So personally experience, like with whatever I've seen, it's not true at all.
Also, I believe that women are multitasker. So, having said that, they have bigger responsibility. So, त्यो भन्दा पनि अब उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ एउटा सपोर्ट दिनुपर्छ, त्यो वर्क स्पेसबाट होस् या उनीहरूको पर्सनल लाइफबाट होस्, त्यो सपोर्ट पायो भने चाहिँ अफ कोर्स दे क्यान परफर्म all the tasks.
So, I've personally known a lot of women who have balanced their child, their family, and their career in tech, and they are in senior position, I know. So I really don't agree with the statement. If family is supportive, अनि जसरी स्टेरियोटाइपिङ छ नि वुमन भएपछि घरमा सबै काम गर्नुपर्छ त्यस्तो इम्प्लाइड सिचुएसन छैन फ्यामिलीमा भनेपछि चाहिँ इट क्यान डेफिनेटली ब्यालेन्स जस्ट लाइक फादर्स
like there's nothing to do with like women in tech नै भन्दाखेरि पनि like it has field like any field any tech जेमा पनि women ब्युटिफुल्ली हुन्छ नि लाइक ब्यालेन्स गरेको छ हैन दे आर मल्टिटास्कर जस्तो लाग्छ हैन सो घरमा सपोर्ट हैन सबैको सपोर्टले चाहिँ लाइक सकिन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ सो इट्स नथिङ टु डु विथ दैट
I think I'll give that answer. Okay. I'm a working mom, so I don't think I'm doing injustice to my baby or my career as well. So there's nothing as such. We can manage our time. There are some time already allocated for our working period. So if I'm working 1 to 10, that's my working time, right? So and the time I give to my baby, like I cook her food, I give her meals by myself. In my like if I am working from home, I'll be able to give her. I'll be able to feed her, and also I'm still breastfeeding. Like that's I think if we can manage, it's possible. and especially for tech, like if I was a banker or something, not trying to blame that, but if I was a banker or something, I had to be in the office 10 to 6 or 10 to 7. But being in IT profession, like I can work from home, or sometimes even if I'm working from office, I can say that I have to go pick up my baby from the playgroup, so I can come home early and pick her up, and I can start working from home again. So that's the kind of flexibility that we have in our technology field, I think. How about you?
I mean, like, personally, so I don't think he to state my where I have to like choose between one of the two. Like looking at people like you, who are managing them all. We have top CEOs from like these Fortune 500 companies who are women, and like they have kids as well, and they are managing those.
Yeah.
So looking at guys like you, it's like, men can do it too, right?
Yeah, and I think in this time, men are very supportive. Like they are actually, even my manager, like he says, if you need time, yes, go, please go. If you need time for a baby, please take time off. Like that kind of supportiveness is there in men as well in current system.
So our next statement, a lot of people have this question, that people in tech learn and memorize everything, so they don't have to Google.
यो त झनै लाइक होइन त्यो मेमोराइज गरेर लाइक केमा त मेमोराइज गर्ने हो द्याट्स लाइक
यो चाहिँ आई थिङ्क बिगेस्ट मिसकन्सेप्सनै होला कि बिकज टेक्नोलोजी त एभ्री डे इभल्भ भइरहेको हुन्छ नि त सो एभ्री डे हामी न्यू टर्म्सहरू हुन्छ अथवा न्यू सफ्टवेयर्सहरू न्यू टुल्सहरू एभ्री डे आइरहेको हुन्छ सो वी निड गुगल हामीलाई पनि त्यस थाहा हुनुपर्छ नि त सो सिक्नको लागि पनि हामी पनि च्याट जिपिटी युज गर्छौँ
इट्स नट लाइक एभ्री पुरै हुन्छ अगाडिको दिन त्यो मेमोराइज गरेर आयो अनि अर्को दिन चाहिँ सब मेमोराइज गरेर
सब याद भयो जस्तो
गर्ने छ होइन एभ्री डे त्यो जबमा नै त्यस्तै हुन्छ लाइक नयाँ कुराहरू आइरहेको हुन्छ अनि इट्स नट पोसिबल टु लाइक
मेमोराइज एभ्रिथिङ
सो यो चाहिँ एकदमै ठुलो मिसकन्सेप्सन शुड बी लाइक
wrong. So कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ I've been coding since धेरै त भएको छैन like almost 2-3 years भनौँ न अनि I still sometimes Google कि for each statement कसरी लेख्ने जावास्क्रिप्टमा भन्ने कुरा होइन so you have to keep yourself updated अनि गुगलिङ पनि एउटा स्किल भन्छु म चाहिँ
to Google the right thing right कुरा चाहिँ कसरी सर्च गर्ने that is also a skill अनि like it's not like just start गर्ने हो हैन अनि गुगल गर्न केही नि कुरा गुगल गर्न चाहिँ everyone does it like be it senior be it everyone does it so it's not true
ए हैन यो त हद्दै हैन इभन simplest क्वेशन्सहरु पनि I try to Google कि just to make sure that I'm not wrong
I mean कुनै नयाँ like tech stack छ भने चाहिँ सुरुमा चाहिँ आफ्नो होमवर्क गर भन्ने खालको encouragement हुन्छ some managers also like 1 week okay like look at this त्यो platform or whatever अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ अब हल्का knowledge सँग we start and yeah I mean it's the process of like building and then like error हुन्छ fixation building it up and stack overflow hands off so yeah I think it's not true
it's not true
So we have our final statement that you need to debunk. You'll need to master all the tech skills to get into this field.
That is also like not necessary at all. And some of this things are चाहिने भनेको त अब कुनै एउटा प्रोग्रामिङ ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा you have to be like अलि प्रोफिसिएन्ट त हुनु पर्यो हैन and then त्यो बाहेक चाहिँ when you're working with a team you have to have knowledge of like अब version controlling हरुको कुराहरु थाहा हुनुपर्छ अनि यो कम्युनिकेट गर्नको लागि there are different tools नि त सो त्यस्तो चीजहरु चाहिँ थाहा हुनुपर्छ but I think it is better to start off with like focusing on one specific domainमा चाहिँ फोकस गरेर जाँदा चाहिँ बरु त्यो एउटामा चाहिँ अलि बेटर भएपछि you can obviously always expand your knowledge so you can always try out new things तर सबै फर्स्ट स्टार्टिङमै सबै कुरा थाहा हुनुपर्छ भने चाहिँ
यु सुड एक्सप्लोर मैले पनि अब लाइक स्टार्ट गर्दाखेरि एक्सप्लोर गरेँ पहिला फ्रन्ट एन्ड एक्सप्लोर गरेँ त्यसपछि डिजाइन एक्सप्लोर गरेँ त्यसपछि फाइनली आई रियलाइज माई इन्ट्रेस्ट अनि त्यसपछि त्यही हो पहिला चाहिँ जस्ट एक्सप्लोर गर्नुपर्छ कोर्सेसहरू अथवा डिफ्रेन्ट प्रोग्रामिङ ल्याङ्ग्वेजहरू एक्सप्लोर गर्नुपर्छ अनि आफ्नो इन्ट्रेस्ट थाहा पाएपछि चाहिँ अफकोर्स यु विल गेट इट होइन तर सुरुमै त्यो पुरै मास्टर गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने चाहिँ होइन.
Really? Like, I have not mastered the skills. Like, so it's not really true to that. Like, sabai skill master garna is not possible. Like, we can try, but it's not really possible. Like, sabai ma already, like, it's better to have like yoda ma chai ramro hunu is like better. Like, otherwise jack of all trades. So you don't really need to like master all skills.
Yeah, you really don't need to master all skills. Like if you're just starting out, you can choose to explore different set of skills and stick with one which you like, but you don't have to master them all. If you can, go for it.
Upskill garनुपर्छ, I guess, but like master
Exactly.
all skills is
certainly not true as well.
Yeah. So when I started my tech job, I was in 5th semester and I hardly knew any programming language. सबै त्यो अलिअलि कलेजमा सिकाएको मात्रै थाहा थियो नि त. So I don't think we need to master in anything. Gradually काम गर्दै जाँदा त्यो अघि भने जस्तो गुगल गरेर या इन्टरनेटमा हेरेर सिक्दै गर्ने नै हो. So I started like that as well.
Right. Much of the learningsहरू अफिस गइसके पछाडि आफ्नो मेन्टर्सहरूबाट आफ्नो सिनियर्सहरूबाट पनि हुन्छ हैन यसरी गर्नुपर्छ रहेछ भनेर rather than like knowing it all भन्दाखेरि पनि it's more like त्यो जे चाहिन्छ नि त्यही नै गर्ने तरिकाले like yeah that's how it is done. So सुरुबाट नै you're not expected to like know 100%. I think getting started is much.
So there you have it. We've tackled the most common tech myths and shed some light on the realities of the industry. Thank you so much for your time and for joining us. So before we end this segment, is there anything you would like to say to the people?
I think the misconceptions that most of the people have, I hope
it is clarified.
Yeah, it's clarified.
Yeah.
Because we are like in this field, you know, so you can like rely on us.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
I guess like I hope we have like alikati bhaye pani like idea भयो होला like mythsहरुको बारेमा चाहिँ these are not really true भनेर or हुन्छ नि what is the real scenario भनेर चाहिँ अलिकति भए कि आइडिया भयो हामीले हेल्प गर्न सक्यौं भनेर.
So for someone who's starting out in tech, really focusing on someone who's studying courses like CSIT भर्खर join गरेछ or +2 सकेछ अनि you don't know what to join हैन त्यो भयो भने चाहिँ tech is really good thing to explore if you're not sure what you want to do with career. अनि प्राय बच्चा बेला चाहिँ त्यो हुँदैन माइन्डसेटमा यो गर्छु भन्ने खालको कुरा. So you can really explore tech. It has multiple sectors that you can go to. तिमीलाई मन लाग्ने कुरा अनुसार तिम्रो करियर पनि क्युरेट गर्न मिल्छ. So go for it. That's all.
Yeah, myths like this are all over the places and try to get the real information. Don't go with the flow among these myths. So yeah, try to get the real information from the real sources. I'd like to say that. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I think त्यही नै होला.
केटीहरू नै छैन भनेर त हामी पनि नजाने त्यस्तो त हुँदैन नि त. So yeah. Thank you.